excited, chat. A little too excited there. All right, let it pull back here. I know, I got a little excited. It's okay, though. A little bit. See, now we're learning lessons live. Yeah, we're learning lessons live on YouTube here. What not to do. I think I might be all right, honestly. Well, I think I'm stopped out now, but we'll see what happens. Got that 1 minute range now. We got the VWAP to the downside, 648 area. See, once again, just like right back up there. We took out that low. Let's see if it's got a push up there. If we break that candle high, we should go higher. I mean, in theory, right, D?
Yeah, I would agree. We can get back, yeah. So, yeah, I think there's the pump.
There's the pump. So, you got that key level, 800 level up there, kind of that trend line to push up to test. Still very tight range. It's FOMC week, guys. FOMC week. Expect anything, expect everything. Trying to go. Waiting for the 5 minute range. Pretty good idea there, Chevy. We'll see. Still very tight. You can see the 5 minute, we got a big wick on the bottom.
Yeah.
And trying to break out through here now. So can we squeeze up through that 60-70 level? This is what I wanted. Just need to be a little bit more patient there. Earlier, that 1 minute candle just had to swipe me out there just for fun. They do it on purpose, I swear. They be watching the stream. All right, so we got stopped out that first long.
Now we just I want to see a better kind of continuation here. We need to break out kind of like through here. Maybe we kind of form a little bit of a flag before going higher there again. This is a key level, that 730, 740 level, right? So gotta this is that Friday close area. Again, kind of bound down here again. Tight little range here. Again, pushing.
Yeah, I think if we get back above 767, like that high, like 768, yeah. 770, I think, because that bottom wick is pretty telling, guys.
5 minute candle.
Yeah, 5 minute candle's bottom wick is pretty telling. So I think you see that a lot within Q. You get a swipe and then you get a continuation to the upside. So I think above that 770 area, I think momentum is going to take us probably to 800 level or higher. There you go.
I like it. Trying to push up now through 770s. The 5 minute candle continuing to look very bullish at the top of that range. And trying to break out now. I think that yellow line, 790, 800 level just makes a pretty good target. Trying to push.
5 minute ORB set.
If you guys have not already hit that like button, subscribe button, you know what to do. Let's go.
All right, there you go, guys. Right, so continuation, 5 minute ORB, and we'll probably pop. I would say that we know the 800 levels in play. Hey guys, if we can continue the momentum to the upside, you got to be careful careful though, but I think a pop here. There you go. So that's right at 10 points for me, guys. Entry was 768. And just riding the momentum out the ORB range, right? So I kind of said it. Once we broke the high, felt pretty good about continuation to the upside. There's over 15 points.
Nice. Yeah, I was just I was a little early to that long there, boys. All right, so now we're starting to push up here. Obviously, that 25,800 level kind of being the next target there to try to push up. You got Nvidia pushing up here as well. See what happens if we're gonna just kind of grind up through this 800 level. I'm gonna take a little nibble here at this 780 area to try to get up there through the 800s next. Give it a little bit of room. Just one contract in my live account. I think we can get up there to the 800s quickly. Be looking for like 800 to break. Give me a quick 20 points. Someone says they don't see a setup. Well, I mean, the momentum is there.
Yeah,
we had this kind of bull flag breakout here, right? The open just kind of had to dip a little bit lower. So let's see if we can get filled here. 802s in the live markets.
Saying you don't see a setup, so we're trading momentum. If you look at the 5-minute ORB opening range candle, the first 5-minute candle, look at the bottom wick.
All right, a little bit of trouble there. Caught right up there to the 98. So like I said, I only got one contract here. Got a little bit of room. I mean, now that we're getting more of a pullback, I'm actually going to move my target up. The reason that I start to move my target up now is like, well, the idea here is if we break out through this previous candle high, then we should go a little bit higher than my original target, which is only about 2 points higher. So no point in just getting out just because. Might as well see if there's more momentum to get filled higher, make more money. See, now it's kind of like a little bit of a better flag, right? And they're just looking for this to break out through the 800s. Someone said previous day high.
Yeah, that's
good target.
That's the target that we're looking at.
Previous day high is 847, so you can see we're flagging. If we break through 800, we should start to push for 20, 30 points the upside. So you can see how this is kind of pulling back right now and tapping those EMAs. So if we get another candle to kind of push up through here, I'll look to add as well. Kind of adding into another like bull flag setup. No reason to add on the pullback. I want to add on the momentum to the upside there. So let's see. There's a buyer right now trying to get filled at the 85s. He just got filled 30 contracts. Gonna see if we can push up through there, possibly. Nvidia having a little bit of trouble. I see that. Gotta believe, chat. Just gotta believe.
Yeah, there's the pump. Let's see.
All right. Can we push? Looking to add if we break 800 strong here. And then basically sell into that push. A little bit of selling pressure there at the 85s now, looks like. I like it. She's pushing again. This will be the first candle to kind of push up and try to make a new high through here. You can see this is that kind of breakout, right, that we want to see, the flag type setup through these highs of these candles. Obviously, it ain't always guaranteed, right? You never know if it's going to go, if it's going to chop or what, but we'll see if we can break 800. And see, that's, again, a little pullback. Giving it some room. My stop's like down there below this 50 level. It's like 30 points. Nice little push again. Still looking to add. If this candle closes really bullish here in the next 10 seconds, I might just add. All right, I'm going to add right there, and then we're going to sell this whole push up. All right. There we go. Bam, bam, bam. Up there through the 820s now. And that's exactly how you do it, chat. This is actually a great example as well to show you guys on how we almost, if you would have put in your stop, right? If you would have put in your stop below that low of that, like right below that EMA,
yeah,
you would have got your stop ramp. So my whole theory is like, I want to put my stop at a spot where I know it's going to invalidate the trade. Even though it probably would have maybe invalidated just because this chop right now, but I just don't want to get trapped or get stopped out and then see the market go right back up. And that's exactly what happened. So I'm long here, maybe a little early. I was a little early on that long there, but you can see, again, guys, this is just textbook easy trading, right? Basic trading. You got your EMA, the 9 EMA, right? That's that 9 EMA, 1 minute chart. We pull back, wick, wick, wick. This candle right here took out all these wicks and then popped straight up through there, and we got filled. And again, this is in my live actual money account. So $800 there on the day in this account. I really have not been trading that much lately. I've been fishing and working in business and working on other deals and stuff, but you can see you don't need $1 million to make $1,000 a day.
Yeah.
That was 2 contracts and not even like a big push. So if you leave too much on the stop, does that cut into your drawdown? I don't know what that means. If you're early, you got to be able to handle the drawdown. I mean, that's why I went in with 1 contract. Sometimes, you know, you got to size appropriately. If I'm not like, if I'm not really like seeing a lot of conviction or like a lot of momentum,
it's smart to,
and then I'll kind of size down. Whereas like if the market is just go, and it's just like every pullback's getting bought and then ripping, like that's when you size up. So right, it's like you got to know when to size up and when to kind of just get in with smaller size. And what's funny is, you know, 1 mini is large.
Yeah.
Right. That's like you can make and lose a lot of money with just 1 mini. So the whole argument of like, oh, you only had 1 contract. Like, well, you only need 1 contract. Someone said, did D-Money take any trades? D-Money took some trades.
Yeah, that was the break.
Open already.
Yeah, the break of the ORB.
He's going to swap over to his computer here in a second, and can break down that in a little bit later. We're going to be live all day today, guys. We got 6,000 people watching live
at
the BDH.
Let's go, baby. 1
million subscribers, $400,000 worth of Pokemon cards. Can life get any better? You got any surprises for me? You ain't got nothing? Nothing?
Hey, guys.
I surprised you with the G-Wagon. What do I get? It's fucked up.
I love you. I love you.
It's fucked up, man. This
man, guys, I was talking with my mom yesterday. So this is probably gonna warm PW's heart, chat. So I was talking with my mom yesterday, and she was like, "Oh man, I saw the video of PW like, you know, giving you that car, and I know you were shocked and like all that stuff." And she's like, "You didn't have a lot of words because I know you were like, you know, in shock." And I said, "Yeah."
Wait, I want to ask you a question. If you watched the video, you were walking out, and then like, did you see it like to the left?
I saw like a car, but I, cause you were like, "Oh, Bert, like what car are we taking?"
Yeah.
So like I was like, "Oh," I'm like, "Okay, maybe Bert's car is here or something." So I saw a car to the left, but I'm like, you know, not really focused on it. Man, guys. So my mom was like, man, she was like, it's crazy, man. But you know what's cool, guys? And I know that you know, I read pretty much all the comments on the YouTube video, and you know, in regards to like PW chat. So like he didn't have to do that, man. So I appreciate it. And it was like, it's one of those things, guys, where it's still like I still can't believe it. So it's like life changing, like stuff like that.
The funniest is people on Twitter were literally saying that we're gay because they're like,
oh man,
like what kind of guy buys another dude a car? It's like, BDH, baby. BDH, baby. Like, what a, that's what's so funny about the world that we live in today, right? Like, something as like pure and just like, you know, it's just like a
nice
good
gesture.
thing, right? It's just a good thing.
It has to be gay.
And somebody's got to be like, yeah, but that's gay.
Yeah.
Why would some dude buy another dude a car? And it's like, well, I mean, the BDH, you know, technically bought it. Like, it's a business, right? Like, D-Money's a part of the business. Like, it's the same thing as when fucking, you know, a quarterback gets signed to a college football team and they give him a Lambo. Is it gay?
Nope.
Nah, it's just appreciation, right?
Yeah.
D-Money, he didn't have to come work at the BDH. You know, he could have done something else. He could have went and fucking worked at Tradeify Live or something. I don't know. He could have went somewhere else, but I'm like, hey, to me, I don't know. I just feel like the best thing that I can do as a boss or as a person in life is to like motivate the people around me to be like, hey, yeah, I'm a millionaire, but like, it don't mean that you can't be a millionaire. Yeah. Right? It don't mean that the editor can't, I don't be like 100,000-aire. You know, like that's what I'm a firm believer that like there's enough money in this world that we can all go up. Right? Yeah. D-Money can have his own yacht. I can have my own yacht. Yeah. The editor can have his own jet ski. You know, like we can all live big. Dream big, man. So that's it. Yeah. I think if I look back at my life and I think about like what affected me the most is the people along the way that did stuff for me with asking for nothing in return. Yeah. Right? Like obviously I asked for like in return stuff with you, but like I gave you the job kind of out of the blue and this whole thing, and it's like, I don't know, if I look back at my life, like it's always about, I look back at the people that took chances on me, that saw something in myself that I didn't see. Yeah. You know, and that's like the coolest thing, because now I'm like, damn. Like, look where I'm at now. And I've had people, like some people that I knew way back in the day, they messaged me, they're like, hey man, congrats. Yeah. And I'm like, no, thank you. They're like, no, man. Like you did it. I'm like, yeah, but you motivated me. You're the one that got me into filming. You're the one that taught me how to make videos and edit and become who I am today. So a big shout out. I mean, even like something as simple as my dad, you know, going back to driving around with my dad in his truck back in the day. And it's funny because I've told this story before. I mean, Mark is still pushing up here, sorry. But I've told the story before, right? My dad used to make me wash his truck. Yeah. Like every day before work. And I used to be so mad about it. When I was like 15 years old, I'm like, why the fuck do I gotta wash your stupid truck? Nobody cares if your truck's dirty or not. Yeah. And he told me, he's like, no, son. He's like, when I go to someone's house and I try to sell them a roof and my truck's dirty, what do they think? Bad impression. Yeah, they're like, damn, this guy's got a dirty ass truck and he's gonna work on my house. Yeah, bad impression. You know? Yep. And the funny thing was, like, my dad didn't have the most expensive truck. He didn't have the, you know, craziest truck, but it was like, it was always clean. Yeah. It always looked good. It was always proper, you know? And that was like, that's the thing I look back on the most. I'm like, damn, like that was the story right there. I've told my son the same thing. I'm like, when we go places, like, I want people to look at us like we walk in with our fucking, we got our pants pulled up, we got our fucking, you know, we're not looking like hoodlums. And people are like, damn, hey. And that's the thing, like my son, he's 13 now. And I go places, people are like, man, your son, he's a really good kid. I'm like, no, he's been taught, right? And people are like, yeah, but he's quiet. I'm like, he ain't quiet. He just knows when to talk, and he knows not to talk. You know, he knows. And people are like, yeah, but he never complains or cries. I'm like, yeah, because he knows he's gonna get his ass whooped. Yeah. If he cries about something, I'm just gonna make it worse. I've told him a million times. I'm like, hey, you got two options, right? You can either just suck it up and deal with it, or you can cry about it, and I can make it worse. Yeah. If you want to cry, we can cry, baby. I can make you cry more. I remember taking him when he's a little baby, not a little baby, like 3 or 4 or whatever it was. I don't even know what age. Can't say this now on the internet. I'm gonna get fined. But whatever the age where you get to the point where you tell a kid, like, hey, you gonna keep crying, I'm gonna give you something to cry about. And they change their tune real quick. Like, ooh, no, I don't want to cry. Like, oh, exactly. So stop crying. Whatever the fuck you crying about, you better stop it before I make you cry. And I guess I got the same thing from my dad.
Yeah, it's like one of those things, chat, right? So
tough love.
Yeah, tough love. So, but it's crazy because I got friends that's like hit me up. Oh, you know, they saw the video.
We borrow 100.
Man.
Dude.
Guys, it's
wait till you get one of those messages. I got people, dude, when I started making money, people be like, hey, Patrick, can you loan me a couple thousand? I'm like, bro, what do I look like? What do I look like, a fucking bank? You know, rich people don't get rich by fucking giving people money. Man. All right. I mean, this is kind of setting up for another move higher, to be honest. Yeah. Another pullback. We're at the top of the 15-minute range. just kind of like we got to keep pushing here. The only problem I would say is Nvidia just is not cooperating. Nvidia right now pulling back 187. So again, I've talked about this before. I want to be aware of like what the overall market's doing. The ES pushed up, got stuck at the top of the range. ES is a little bit more overextended. Yeah, they're about the same. 5-minute chart, top of this range here. If we break through 820s, we should have some room to the upside. I'm kind of looking at it now. Got to break through here. I'm just going to try along with my stop below this low at the 800s, basically, and see if we can't try to push up there for a new high and try to lock in some profit here. I know we're right there at the top of the range, but I'm just going to take the trade. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. The minute that I entered, it pulled back here again. And again, this is just one contract per account. Wow. Pulled right back again. Yeah, see, Nvidia is now at the bottom of the range. Let's see what happens here. We need to push. If we lose this 800 level, we should pull back like 770, 760. So no reason to put my stop, you know, down here 780s or more. Just kind of keep it tighter there. And we'll see if we're going to push through here now. I want to see us like start to go. I don't want to see this candle get stuck here. Again, I want to break through the high of this wick really quickly. See, like again, getting stuck there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to kind of, not much room to move my stop up here, really. Let's see. Give it a second. Give it a second. Give it a second.
Yeah,
don't get
like
scared. Don't get scared. Yeah. ES is trying to break out. Nasdaq's trying to break. It's 950. I want to see this candle start to go, go, go. Here we go. No, go, go. Don't stop right there. Do I take it off? I'm watching the ES. Nvidia starting to get a little push. Can we get it through there? Oh. Give it a room. 830s wanted to go. I got my stop. I'm only risking 10 points now. She tried. There's that little like flick again. They flicked it. They're flicking the bean. Nobody got the joke. Okay. Yeah. Come on. I want it to push. I might just take it right there. Sometimes when it's weak like that, I'll just take it. That's still 10 points. There it popped. There we go. Now she's pushed it up there to the 840s. All right. She gone. 840s, 830s. Ugh, that candle just kind of tricky. Because what I don't want to do is I don't want this to turn into a lower high and then just turn into like a bear flag, right? Because this is kind of what you have to be worried about sometimes. This kind of turns into a lower high and then we have a bear flag and we start to dump back down there. So, nice little pop. If you're still long, congratulations. Everybody wants to party. Drink Bacardi.
Somebody putting out what? So now you wait for the next setup, right? So we talked about at the beginning of the stream chat 25,845. So that's yesterday. That's the previous daily candle's high, and the high of this candle was 25,840. So we literally came 5 points away from that target. Do we pop it? Possibility, right? So we are going into the close of a 1 hour candle. It's super bullish, right? The current 1 hour candle chat super bullish. So just got to be patient. But I think will we pop 845, 25,845? Well, the current 1 hour candle is super bullish, chat. So I wouldn't be surprised. The 4 hour candle is getting ready to close as well, and that's super bullish. So there's a lot of bullish momentum right now in the market. So there's nothing saying for me to be short biased, right? So took some of the same longs that PW called out because like we both said at the beginning of the stream, we were leaning more towards that 800 plus level, right? So 25,845, I feel like it's gonna get popped.
Perfect. You want to go get prepped for that 10 a.m. candle? We'll swap over to you and let you break down that hourly setup.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right, we're going to have D-Money pop over to his setup here in a minute. You can stay right here, guys. Don't worry. It's all going to be on the same stream today. So give him a second to pop over there. And we'll see what happens here now with this setup the way that it is. So we're at the top of the 15-minute range. And we just wait. Be a little patient. Making a little bit of money here today. If you haven't already hit that like button, subscribe button. We got 6,000 people watching, and it's only going to get better. We're going to be breaking down as the day goes on. We got some schedule stuff. Maybe once the market slows down here a little bit, we'll talk about kind of my overall thesis of what I'm looking for in the markets every day trading, the overall idea of what moves the markets, the longs, the shorts, how to make a little bit of money. So if you guys enjoy the stream, blow up that like button. The stream is we're here to help. We're trying to make a little bit of money. So we had a couple good trades. I got stopped out on that first trade of the day, like a full degenerate, which is funny because if you go back and look now, right, this is that first trade of the day. You got stopped out, and look, it only went higher since. Patience, right? I think we had the right idea of the direction. Just needed to be a little bit more patient there. And there it goes, breaking the 15-minute range to the upside. We got D-Money coming up here in a second for the D-Money show at 10 a.m. If you guys are new to this stream, you're enjoying it, welcome. We got 1 million subscribers. I got a Charizard. I just spent $400,000 on Pokemon cards. It might have been the worst idea ever, but hey, YOLO. You only live once, right? You only live once. So we trying to do it out here. And right now, good to go. Once you're ready, D, just press start stream and I'll swap you over. All right. So right now, Nasdaq pushing up here, breaking out of the 15-minute range to the upside, 850s now. There's that previous day high now. What's funny is, look at the hourly chart. What did we talk about this morning? Right? The idea here was very simple. We had this big gap down Sunday night. We pulled all the way down here, big wick there, went ding, 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 and now breaking that trend line here that we drew pre-market as well. So we talked about this whole kind of setup before it happened with you guys earlier. If you didn't tune in this morning, make sure you tune in. Well, you know, because we just out here. We just trying to make a little bit of money, babe. All right. I'll see you guys in a little bit. I'll be back here in 30, 40 minutes. D-Money's going to break down the 10 o'clock setup and the candles here for you guys really soon. So stay tuned.
So I'm going to basically break down this 1 hour candle closure. So obviously I look at the 1 hour chart to try to make sure that I'm in line with it, chat. So if you notice, okay, so you're saying the mic is low? All right, 1 second. All right, what about now? Is that better, chat? Mic level better? Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Should be good.
Nothing got changed from last
Nah,
time.
nothing got changed. All right, somebody said I'm good. Mic is good. So people are saying it's good. People are saying it's low.
Should be good.
All right, should be good now, guys, right? Check, check, check.
Yeah.
All right, so perfect.
All right.
So. Oh man, you gotta love it.
Yeah, then pull that down just a little bit right there. There you go.
All right, guys. So 1 hour chart is gonna be, it just closed out actually, right? So let me switch to this 1 second, guys. Let me make sure I'm logged in here. 1 sec. All right. So this 1 hour candle, guys, super bullish, right? Previous candle closed bullish. And that level that we kind of talked about earlier, guys, 25,845.75, I do feel it's going to get taken. It's just a matter of time at this point because the 5-minute candle, right? You had a retracement down and you want expansion back to the upside. So just being patient here, making sure this is rolling the right way, and then we'll be rolling, guys. So I'm gonna let this 5-minute candle basically play out. It's only 1 minute in, as I kind of log into this to the platform here. So give me 1 second. Your chart is delayed, bro. Yeah, I know. I'm fixing it right now. Give me a second. Let me log out. One second, guys. All right, so I'm just waiting for this to load up, guys. No trade as of yet anyway, because I'm waiting for the 5-minute candle. So to basically close out, give me a split second here. And then I'll break down what I'm seeing on the chart. All right. I gotta log out on the trading view over there. Yeah, it's like not switched. So yeah, just give me a second, guys. Logging out on the other feed, trading view, and then it'll switch over for me. And then we'll see how the 5-minute candle basically.
Just go in here.
Yeah, it's froze. See how it's like.
Fuck. Here, give me some.
Yeah. It froze up. Yeah, you can try that.
It's behind you. God fucking damn it, motherfuckers. I don't know. Fuck. I'm gonna put on my computer.
All right.
Go on me. Ready?
So I'm gonna stop. Yep.
All right. We here. I'm long right now. Trying to get a push up. Trying to get a push up here. Longy dongy. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da. Can you push that fucking light back too? Now it's blinding me. Can we get up here through the 50s? Looking for a push up here through the 50s. Big seller at 50 right now. Should get popped. Wow. Seriously? Got right up there to the 50s and then pulled back. Classic. Trying to get a push up here to the 50s, possibly. Sellers coming in here again now. Maybe we pull back here a little bit. That's 5-minute candle. We're at the top of this 15-minute range. Why is this? All right, so I want to see what we got here. Still just holding up there. I am long, looking for continuation to the upside. See what happens here at the 840 area. 850 still trying to push. You got the Dow trying to push. You got the ES trying to push. Everything broke out to the upside. Gotta see if we're gonna be able to go. She's tight, very tight right now. Probably get a little bit of a pullback here. I'm gonna ride this out a little bit and see how this kind of reacts to this 820 level. As long as we stay above 800s, I'll be looking for longs. If we start to pull back more, then, well, we can address that as that happens. So right now, we're still at the top of this 15-minute range. Got to see what happens there. Got 5 seconds, 10 seconds left on this candle here to close. Here's that pullback. Let's see what happens to the 820s. Get rich with Jeff. My R to R is, I've only got one contract so far and looking to build a bigger position. So still just kind of slowly pulling back here. No rush. There's that more pullback. 810s now. Let's see what happens. This 800 level. ES, Nasdaq pulling back. Middle of the 15-minute range is 760 area.